Good evening. Good evening, everybody. My name is Oshari. Some of you know me as Ocean. I am a V3 rank in Royalq. And as usual, I'll be your host for tonight. I also have my co-host here, the judge. The judge is a V4 rank in Royalq, and he will be taking us on today's topic and also explaining what this amazing business do and what this amazing business is all about. If you're listening to us from our YouTube channel and you'd like to get started, please contact us by clicking on the link in our bio. You'd like to get started, you're listening to us from our YouTube channel, please click the link in our bio and you'll be directed to our WhatsApp, and there we'll guide you on how to activate your robot and also um, add you to our WhatsApp group where you can start getting the knowledge on how to properly instruct your robot, and then you can also start making money. All right, I believe that I've been able to do a brief introduction about myself and also my co-host. And without further ado, let's get into today's Zoom meeting. Let us get started. I would like to invite the judge to take it from here. Good evening, Leader Judge, and welcome.
Hey, good evening, Sherry. Good evening, all. Thanks for joining us today in today's Zoom. Uh, today's Zoom is very important. Uh, it's very, very important in this business. I hope I'm audible enough.
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay.
We can hear
Back
you.
then
We
when
can
we
hear you.
okay. Back then when we want to start cryptocurrency, back then in 2021 when we want to start the business, they will always tell us to start this cryptocurrency business with money, a long-term money. Like a saying we have been saying online is that use your 8 to 5 to start up. How do they put it? Use your 8 to 5 for feeding and taking care of bills, but use your 7 or 8 to 4 for wealth creation. So that's money you keep for investment. That is what you use to start up this business. Not the money that you want to use next month. You don't use the money you want to use next month to start up cryptocurrency. It's a business. So I want us to understand this important. It's very important. It's the key to this business. If you have 1 million that you want to use to pay your house rent the next month, can you use that 1 million to go and rent a shop for a year and use that 1 million to put some products you want to be selling? Can you use that 1 million you want to use to pay your shop rent the next month? Or that 1 million you want to use to buy a car or something the next month and use it to start up a provision store? It's not possible. So same in this business. This is not a Ponzi scheme. This is not a business that you put 1 million today, 1 month's time, you collect 1.3 million. No. Royalty subscription, they know why they did not do it monthly subscription. They did it yearly subscription because it's a business. It's a business that your capital can be 1 million today. Tomorrow, your capital can be 500,000. But next month, your capital can be 2 million plus profit. That is the business. That is why they did not do it 1 month subscription. They do it that you do the business as in for 1 year. Because they know that crypto goes up and down. So this knowledge is key. When I started, I sold my land, my only land. I sold it around 1.8 million. I did not use all the whole 1.8 million to start because I know that I needed to pay some bills, do something in the house. So I did not say, let me use the 1.8 to start so that next month I will withdraw and now use it to settle the bills. No, I removed, the first was money to buy I think 200 plus 140, $340. I removed the money to buy $340 to start the business, and that money was for investment. I did not have any intention to withdraw next month. I did not have any intention to withdraw the next week. I did not have any intention to withdraw when the money is reducing. All I know is that I want to make money from this business. And the business, the subscription was for 1 year. So I fixed in money that I know that I will not have need for over a period of 1 year. So it's not that your house rent is expiring in 2 months' time or in 1 month. You carry your house rent and put in sorry, not in, we don't put money in Royalq. You carry your money and put in your exchange for Royalq to trade it. So get this knowledge because this knowledge is key. It's key to understanding this business. Your capital today might be 5 million. Tomorrow, your capital can be 1.5 million because you are using the 5 million to trade. You do not just give it for savings. It's for investment. The issue we are having with this thing is that we are opportune to be seeing our trading capital while the trade is going on. That is what is causing the issue here. If immediately you engage your capital in trading, Binance is just showing you the trade you are on. If you bought 0.02 Bitcoin quantity, Binance will only show you 0.02 quantity. It will not show you the equivalence in dollars. I don't think panicking will be. There will not be panicking. The issue we are having now is that we are opportune to see our floating capital. Yes, that is the issue we are having. That is the issue with newbies. Because if you start a fish pond business and you carry 1 million to invest in it, and you have used the 1 million to buy some equipment, buy the small fish, once you start the business, you are not seeing the 1 million again in your account. Do you understand my point? If your capital to start a fish pond is 1 million, and you have bought the necessary materials, bought the fish, bought their feeds and everything, you are no more seeing the 1 million again. The 1 million is already in the business, in the trades. Sometimes some of your fishes, some of the fish, the small fish will die. You are still not seeing the equivalent of your 1 million. So after like 3, 4 months, 6 months, when the fish now mature, you start selling them. That is when you now start seeing your capital and the profit. But in cryptocurrency trading, it's different. And that is where the issue is coming from. That is where the issue is coming from. Because when you come in with 200 trading capital, and your 200 trading capital, your robot have started using it to trade, maybe the coins now go down because the lifestyle of crypto, it goes up and it comes down. That your 200 capital, you can see because you are starting, you have not made good profits. That your 200 capital can increase to 250 tomorrow. It can reduce to 120 the next day. But it is because of you are seeing the floating capital when you go to your exchange. That is the reason why some people are panicking. Because if you know that if you entered this business to do this business for 1 year, and you start with your trading capital 200, and you cannot see the equivalence of your capital while the trade is ongoing, I don't think you'll be panicking. Or you know that I have started this trade. With time, it will sell off. I wish there can be a feature that once you connect your robot with your exchange and you start trading, you will not be opportune to see your total capital. Because if you carry 2 million to start a provision business and you go and buy all the products in your shop, you are not seeing the 2 million in your bank again. There's no way you can see the 2 million in your bank account. You only see your capital when your business has matured. And I used to tell some persons, you are starting the business, it will come to a month, it will come to like when you come to like 5, 6 months, 7 months, you must have made like 80% of your capital or 100% of your capital or more than maybe 150% of your capital. There is no dip you will be in now that you will not be, if you go to your Binance, you will not be able to see at least your capital. Just imagine your capital is $30,000 and you have made 25,000 as profit over like 6 or 7 months. If you're in a dip of $10,000, your capital is still intact. If you're in a dip of $20,000, your capital, if you go to your Binance, you still be seeing your capital with the small $3,000 profit. So why not give this business time? Don't use money that you want, don't use urgent money for cryptocurrencies business. The man that made almost 53 million that bought a car during 2021 bull run. He did not buy that. He bought Dodge at 0.7, as in 7 cents. And he was patient. He did not buy it today and the next month it goes to 73%. No. He bought it over months. So I don't know why you rented a robot to trade for you for 1 year, and you have been told, we have explained to you that cryptocurrency goes up and down. So if you put your money in cryptocurrency that goes up and down, you should know that your money will also be going up and down. You will not see that anytime your money goes up, you'll be happy. Anytime your money goes down, you are sad. You want to remove your money. So how will you buy a product of 20,000 and your product is now on 17,000 and you say you want to remove your money? When your product entered 23,000, you did not remove it. You are happy. Cryptocurrency cannot only go up, up, up. It's just like human being. You cannot see someone that all through the year, the person will not fall sick, either malaria or maybe typhoid or something else. Sometimes you'll be down. Even our cars we drive, every 3 months, we go for servicing, we go for maintenance, oil change. Even Royalq, sometimes they go for maintenance. Even Binance, sometimes you see that this network is suspended. They are doing maintenance. They will be back in so hours. It's because of cryptocurrency cannot tell you that we are going on break, or maybe we are crashing, and it will stay for like 2 days or 3 days or 1 week or 1 month before it will come up. That is why Royalq subscription lasts for 1 year, not months, not 1 month. So you cannot just come and do this business under 1 month and you say, your capital that you started is $1,000, but what you are seeing now is 750. Don't you know that in the crypto business you are going, crypto goes up and down? That is why they space it. The robot is for 1 year, so that before you'll be trading under 1 year, even when you are in deep, the robot will still be making profits for you. Before you know, the profit the robot has made for you will cover the dip you are in. So that is the secret behind this business. If you are trading, you started a business and you are trading, and you are seeing after 1 hour, you go to your Binance to check your profits, it means that you're not ready for the business. After 1 hour, you go to check your capital. Your capital, you have already structured. How will the robot start with your first buy amount? How will the robot buy your margin calls? You have already as in arrange your capital, as in split it, how the robots will be using it part by part to buy margin calls. You will now go to your exchange to be looking at your capital when a trade is still ongoing. You will not be, because of your newbies, and you don't want to understand. In our last Zoom, I mentioned that a friend of mine started the business in 2021 at the peak of the bull run. He entered the business because that was at the peak. That was when I bought my car. And he entered the business with 5 million. And all through 2022, crypto crashed. It was undergoing bear season. And his 5 million turned to 1.5 million. Because of he had extra subscription, his robots renewed for 2023. And before 2023, in January 2023, Bitcoin started peaking from 16.5 and it was moving all through 2023. Bitcoin moved from 16.5 to 20 to 30 to 40 to 50. Before you know, he was the one. But all through 2022, he was disturbing me. He was calling, complaining. I was still telling him that relax, relax. This is a business. It's not a Ponzi scheme. It goes up, it comes down. Just relax. He was the one in 2023. 2023, when Bitcoin started moving, he stopped disturbing me because he has started seeing that his 1.5 has entered 2 million, has entered 2.2. So he was seeing the increase. And before you know, in December 2023 or January 2024, he called me that he's seen 6 million in his account. So, what am I saying? Don't use money that you want to use to do to pay house rent the next month to do crypto. He made that profit and he's still making now because Bitcoin entered 70 something and fell down to 60 something because of he did not withdraw a loss in 2023. So this money you are putting in this crypto business, take it as a long-term investment. If you need short-term income, you get it by building your team. If you build your team, you'll be getting short-term money you can easily withdraw to solve one or two bills if you are a team builder. But if you are a trader, know that you are trading with the season of cryptocurrency. And season of cryptocurrency works yearly for 4 years. The bear season, when bull season enters now, it does not last for 1 month. So if you are doing the business, you know that the business is not a 1 month business or 2 months business. And I'm even surprised that some people are still panicking when, even after the Bitcoin halving, we have already started on the way up. massive cashing out. If I could start in 2021 July and I cashed out, now look at it. Someone starting almost 8 months down. Someone has been cashing from 8 months when they haven't started. And I just joined in on July. Why someone has been cashing out since the 2020? 2020. In 2020 February, I saw Bitcoin at $2,000 for one Bitcoin. $2,000 for one Bitcoin. In 2020 February. Imagine someone that have started trading Bitcoin from that 2020 February. If you add 4 years to 2020, is it not 2024? So why are you panicking when we are still early to make massive cash out? I saw Bitcoin at $2,000. You can check it. 2020 February. 2020 February. One Bitcoin was equivalent to $2,000. Now I joined the trade. That means from 2020 February that I saw Bitcoin to July of 2021, Bitcoin has increased from $2,000 to 50. I saw Bitcoin at 50, either $54,000, 54,000. So imagine you are trading a coin from $2,000 to $54,000. Do you know the percentage increments? So why, as a newbie, why are you seeing a business like this as a short-term business? Your subscription is for 1 year. So no matter what your capital you are seeing in Binance as your capital, as far as your trade is still ongoing, no matter the floating loss, it will sell. Even if the coin you are trading is delisted, you will still transfer it to some good coins that are still in that down. Maybe your floating loss of that coin that they want to delist is like minus 30. There are still some good coin that is on minus 50%. It's what you just sell and buy those coins that is still on minus 50, so that you are sure that once Bitcoin starts its massive pumping, that one will also increase. So there's nothing like you being afraid in this business. I have been in this business. July here will make it my 4 years. So if I'm speaking with experience. I've been in a trade that was delisted. The Australia can bear me witness. There was one trade that got delisted, and I used it to buy one trade, and I set it 20%. And if you see the profits, it was massive. I had to sell it. I had to manual sell it when the profit was coming. So there's nothing to be afraid in this business. The business is for 1 year. You will say, your robot is, you are seeing minus 50 floating loss. What is minus 50 floating loss in the bull run? ATA, there's a coin, ATA. ATA did plus 200% under 4 hours, or is it 5 hours or 6 hours in a day? ATA did almost 200%. In the bull run, you can see a coin doing 100% in a day. You can see coin doing 70% in a day. We have witnessed it. It's not something that we are just telling you. You can check it if you go to your chart. If you go to any of the coin chart, just click on the month. Use the time frame month. Then check. You will see 2021 chart. Check what happened in 2021. 2025 is next year. We are still early. Even if your floating loss is minus 80, just know that you rented the shop for 1 year. Your 1 year will enter next year massively well. If I'm after I'm saying this now, as I'm saying this, open your Binance. Last 2021. Click on the time frame of 1 month. So you will see what happened in last year. You will see what happened in last. Not about me saying it. Just check. You will see some green candles. You must see some green candles that is long in 2021. Just click on it, and you will see the percentage that it did during that bull run. So why are you not complaining your floating loss? You're minus 30, you're minus 40, you're minus 50. You run for 1 year, and maybe you are just starting, you are just 2 months in the business, and you are complaining. Some people that do fixed deposits, they keep their money for 2% after 1 year. They don't touch their money. Why can't you see it in that light? Why you start a trade and you are going back to see the profits? I mean, you are going back to see your capital, to check your capital when your trade is ongoing. A trade must not always be going up, 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 up. No. If it's going up, 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 Royalq will not implement margin calls. The basic of the robot is margin calls, because Royalq knows that the basis of cryptocurrency that it must be volatile. So it's not that when you are making profit, you are happy. When coins now retrace and stay like 3 weeks, 4 weeks down, you not feel sad. The vision must be clear. The vision to start a provision business must be clear. Even if you don't sell in a day, it will not make you that you want to close the provision store the next day. Your fixed deposit you put with a bank that you are expecting 5% after 1 year, do you know what they are using the money to do? Do you think bank will just keep the money, or after 1 year they will give you 5%? They are using it for business. And there's no business in this world that always goes in profit. That is why you see in crypto, there's bull and there's bear. In life, there's when you be healthy and when you be sick. Even a car, there's when a car will be sharp and there's when a car will be down and needs maintenance. That is life. Even your generator that you bought new today, that is servicing you well, there's a time that it will go down, that you need to work it. So those times that it goes down, that you need to work it, do you throw it out? Do you delete it? Do you say you want to sell it because of your gen that has been working, develop faults, and it now took the engineer like 3 to 4 days to fix? Do you say you want to sell it, sell the gen, or you want to throw away the gen? Have you forgotten the days the gen was serving you? That's your car that you have been enjoying, speeding on 80 kilometers, driving. So that 1 week, you took it for maintenance. Is it that 1 week you want to sell the car? Is it that 1 week you said, this car is not available for me for 1 week. It's not available for me for 2 weeks because they are servicing the engine. Is it that 1 week you want to throw away the car? A business you rented a robot to work for you for 1 year, and you have enjoyed profits for like 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, 1 week, 2 weeks, 1 month. The next month, Bitcoin crash, and you are lamenting. It's just like your family members. You have been active, you now fall sick, and you are being admitted in the hospital for 1 week. Do they leave you? Don't they come to visit you? So why not take this business in that light? The mindset, the vision is what is important. If that man that bought Dodge at 7 cents don't have the vision of being patient and wait for his trades to increase, that coin, if you check Dodge now has reduced to almost 1 cent or 2 cents. So that man that bought Dodge at 7 cents, there's a time that is 7 cents. The coin dipped to 1 cent, 2 cents. He did not sell. If he has sold, he would have sold in loss. And he wouldn't have made that 53 million he made after the bull run. As in when the bull run hit and Dodge increased to 73 cents. So the mindset of this business matters a lot. You are after profit. You are after profit. You saw profit today. You saw tomorrow. You do not see next week. You start complaining. What kind of business is this? You that is, don't you go to the hospital? Don't you fall sick? Will your family members say what kind of life you are living because you fall sick? So please, let's understand the business. The business is a lifetime business that can give you wealth. Royalq is a passive business. Passive means something that is coming in for a long period of time. It's not a short-term business. Coca-Cola as a company, when they started, all through 1 year, they did not make profit. They only sold, I think, 10 bottles. Go and read it. But they did not stop. The CEO did not, the board of directors did not say, let's dissolve this, let's withdraw the little capital we have. Let's shut down the business. No. In any business you are doing, vision for the business comes first. That's why some companies, when you enter, what you see on the wall first is their vision and mission. They know what is guiding them. It's not the profits they are making today that is guiding the company. It's the vision and mission they have for the business. That is what is guiding them. Not the profits they are making today or the profit they did not make today. If profit is the only thing guiding you for a business, you cannot grow. You cannot grow. If it's only profit for a business that is guiding you, you cannot grow. Because even if you rent a shop, there are some times that customers will not come to patronize you. So it means that you close your shop the next day because customer did not come today. So tomorrow you will not open your shop again. You close the business down. Selling it at loss. No. So please, the mindset of a business should come. We have already told you, and you have seen records, so that you will not say, yeah, these leaders are just saying. If you open your Binance, your exchange, on any coin, click on the time, you see time frame, click on 1 month, go through history, go 4 years back, which is 2020, and see what happened. Go another 4 years if Binance will have it. 8 years from today is 2014, right? 2016. 2016 plus 4 is 2020 plus 4. Yes. So Binance should have two generations of people. So go back to 2016, see what happened. That is the bull. Go back to 2016 to 2017, see what happened. Go back to 2020 to 2021, see what happened. Then you will know what will happen in 2024/2025. It's the same having that happened here. It's the same having that happened in 2020. It's the same having that happened in 2024. So the results this year will even the results this period will even be massive. Back then there was no ETF. Some persons might say the result of 2020 was massive because of COVID. Most people were indoors and they were looking for online business to do. But in 2024, we have the ETF. They have approved Bitcoin. I know they will still approve Ethereum. Before you know, BNB might come in. Before you know, Solana will come in. And all these things will boost and make this season's bull run to be massive. So please, if you have listened, if you are here today, your mindset should be on this business as a provision store, not as a Ponzi scheme. Royalq is a passive income that comes like a drop of water. like a drop of water. Some days it will not drop, some days it will come. Some days that tap will be faulty. You have to repair it, supply more funds to it, expand your business so that it will start producing again. That is how the business runs. That is how the business runs. Today you are making profit. Tomorrow, your capital, your floating capital is down. That your capital you are going to Binance to check is not your capital. It's floating. If you want your capital, put all your trades on one shot so that anytime the robot says off all your margin. If you want your capital, you want to see your capital, off all your margin, off, put your trades on one shot so that you are just waiting for the robot to sell. You should not use any of your new capital to buy margin calls. You should just sell and it will stop. When you go to your strategy page, you will not see any trades. Then you can now go to your exchange and you see your profits. That is only when you should go to your exchange to check for profits. And I'm speaking this thing in clear English. I'm speaking it in clear English. When you start Royalq, as you start Royalq, as you start Royalq, the capital wey dey your Binance is not, e no be your capital again. It is na floating capital. As far your trade for your robot thing dey go, your robot dey trade am. The capital there that you are seeing, the way you dey see for your Binance, your exchange, either coin, as far say you don start up the capital, you don start the trade with that capital. That capital, as far the trade is ongoing, as far say the trade dey on, that capital wey you dey see for your exchange na floating capital. Is not your real capital. No be your real capital. If you wan see your real capital, you have to, you go to your, you go your Royalq, set all your trades to be one shot. All your money, your robot no go dey use your spend money dey buy more quantity. So that is it will sell. One of him trade CK, one coin CKB, and that coin the money was dey on -9% floating loss. I tell am say this coin wey you trade, you no check the conditions, the two, the Bollinger condition and the KDG, you just entered it. But this evening when you show me that trade, it has sold off. That trade was on -9% floating loss. But that trade sold off and he started trading some, is it 2 days or 3 days ago? He made $2.7 on $100 capital. So na so crypto be. If you don't go in Binance that morning when the coin was on -9%, and him go come see, because the floating loss for am that morning na -3. So if you don't go in Binance that morning, him go don see 97 or 98. I mean 97 or 96 capital. If for don dey shout say, I start this business with $100, so why I dey see 90? But now, wetin him dey see there, total capital there should be around 102 or 102.5 or 103 total, because him just start with $100 capital. So I've been able to speak this in Pidgin and also in English so that you understand that this business is all about the mindset. It's all about the vision. So that tomorrow when you trade capital, if you mistakenly go to your Binance and you see say you start the business with $1,000 and that your money there now is showing you 700, you should not panic. You should not panic. Just be active. Just be active. Because that's your coin wey dey on -30%. A coin can do a coin can do plus 50% in in let's say 2 minutes, 5 minutes, you go see coin pump 50%. The day CKB pumped, it pumped almost one something percent under 20 minutes last week. So please, the vision for the business should come first. Don't use money that you want to use to eat tomorrow to do cryptocurrency business. It's see it as an investment. That is why you are paying for the shop for 1 year. See it as a 1 year investment. Even if your capital is going down, pour more capital, expand your business, because you know that those your trade that are down, once crypto sets now, they will increase. So Royalq even did it in the sense that even when your capital is down because of floating loss, the robot is still making you some profits from sub profits. If you say, okay, my capital is down because of floating loss, but this robot has made me $20 today. Okay, let me withdraw $20 and use, since it's my profit for today. It's fine. But that's your capital. It's a capital you inject into a business that should run for 1 year. Why do you want to withdraw it the next day? Because of you saw that the capital reduced from $1,000 to $750. Yeah, but you have forgotten that your robot has made you $20 or $25 that day that you can withdraw. Is your profit. But not to say that you want to end the trade and remove the 700. Not to say you want to make loss. When Bitcoin is being projected to hit 100, 120, 130 in the next first cycle, which is 2025. So let's know what we are doing. If you want to do Ponzi scheme, it is not in Royalq. If you want a business sharp that you need the money 1 month, 2 months, it's not in Royalq. But if you are looking at a long-term business, a business that can be giving you passive income, now you have Royalq. It's just like you having like 1 million and you are looking for who will use the 1 million and be giving you like 10,000 every day or 20,000 in a week. That is where Royalq comes in. The 1 million can be in floating loss, but the robot is still giving you subset. So under 1 week, you must have made subset profits that can cover that 20,000 under 1 week if you are trading with 1 million. You are sure that before the crypto before the crypto bull run proper, we hit November, December, January, February, you must have made more than 1 million, your trade capital. So I will summarize everything here. Once you start your trade in this business, the vision is a long-term business. Have it in mind that your capital can reduce tomorrow. Have it in mind that your capital can increase tomorrow. But have it in mind that you can still be making success profits even when your capital is down. Have it in mind that once you start a trade, you are no more seeing your capital. What you are seeing is floating trade profits, floating trade capital. Floating trade capital is different from your capital. It's different from your money. So let's separate it. You buying USDT and keeping in your Binance is different from when you have used your USDT and start trade. Once you start trade, what you are seeing in your Binance now is floating trade capital. not not your money that you are saving. Is when you are saving your money in USD, if you leave it at $20, if you go next month, come back, it's still in $20. But as far as you have used it to start trade, next month go and come back, you can come back and see $10,000 from 20. But because of the vision is you are using it to trade, you leave it. Your short rent is still for 1 year. You can go, you can come back in 2 months time and you see 30,000, you see 25, you see 40,000. That is what the business is all about. It's a business that you can start and your profit today, your subset today is $10. I need this $10 to solve problem. You withdraw to go to your Binance, you sell the $10 since it's the profit Royalq recorded for you today. But not going to your exchange to be looking at your floating capital. The assurance I'm giving you that there's Bitcoin that you are seeing increased to 69,000 and it's dropped to I think 15,000 plus. Bitcoin 69 dropped to 15, but today is on 67, 68. It's entered 72. That is how Bitcoin is. That is how crypto is. Apart from some of the shit coins that might face delisting, apart from them. But Royalq, Binance always give us like 3 or 4 weeks notice. Even when you are floating loss on them, you can easily swap them to another coin that is not being delisted but is still down. Because when the bull run will start, all coins will be moving. We have witnessed it before. So thank you. This is almost 1 hour. Idosha, you can take it up from there. Thank you.
Almost leader George, but before we got started, I mentioned that we do have new prospect on the Zoom, but you didn't
Okay.
do.
We have new
Okay.
prospects.
Yeah, I did mention it, and I welcome the person. So please, you
Oh,
can
let me say I didn't hear that.
short
Okay.
in what Royalq is all about.
Okay, for new prospects, if you are listening, you should have picked one or two. Royalq is a passive business. We use $120 to rent the robot. The robot is an artificial intelligence robot. We give it commands. We give the robot command. The robot does not function on its own. It's just like a plane is a robot. The pilot gives it commands for it to fly and make our travel easier and faster. The robot is here to make your trade faster, but you have to know how to give it the commands. If you don't know how to give it commands, you might delay in making the profits. You might delay for your capital to come out. So we use 120 to rent the robots for 1 year, 1 full year. If it starts today, it will be next year by this time, it will expire. You have to pay another 120. So after you subscribe 120 for the shop, for your robot, it's just like you renting a shop to do business. You keep at least some fractions for gas fees. We call it utility fees in your provision store. Money you keep aside, some fractions for light, for water, and the rest. In Royalq, that money is kept in your Royalq account, safe. The money will be reducing only when the robot has started making profits. Your capital you keep in your exchange, you don't give it to Royalq. So that is why you see that Royalq have our trust, our confidence. That is why we are here for over 4 years now. We have been in this business. Because of our capital is not with Royalq. Our capital is in exchange. Be it Binance, Hobby, KuCoin, Indodas, and the rest. We have 7 of them. You can connect them to your Royalq after you must have activated it with that $120. Okay, so you keep your capital. Your capital can be as low as $50. It can be as high as $1 million and the rest. It's safe with you. It's in your score study. What you do, you just connect the robot with your exchange, with the API. API comes with permissions. The only permission we give the robots to interact with our exchange, where our capital is, where our money is for the robot to be able to see the spot markets and to be able to trade in this, to buy and sell in the spot markets. We only trade in the spot markets because we don't want to encounter real loss. The spot market is like you going to buy gold and wear. The spot is in your house. Your gold is with you. Nothing is happening to it. But the value of the gold in the market do increase up and down. That is the assets we are trading, cryptocurrency. The value, the cryptocurrency you bought is with you in your exchange. But the value is volatile in the international cryptocurrency markets. It goes up and it comes down. So the second permission is for the robot to be able to see that volatility. If the coin is, once you start it, once the coin goes up, it sells and give you profit in your exchange. Now, what happens when the coins goes down? Because I said cryptocurrency lifestyle, it goes up and it comes down. That is where the volatility comes in. The robots will buy more quantity. That is why if your capital is $100 or $200, you don't use everything to buy the coin. You use like 15%, 20%, 30% to start the trade, 35% to start the trade. Why you keep the rest for margin calls? We have settings for different capital so that once the coin did not go up and it decides to come, your robot will use that money, the remaining money, and be buying the quantity of that coin, small quantity. We call it margin calls, so that it can also sell those margin calls even when that coin is down, so that you can still be making passive income daily from the sub sales. Those margin calls is bought at a lower price. When the coin start reversing small, it will start selling those ones, so that even when your total trade is in floating loss, you can still see small money to withdraw if you need to settle some bills, daily bills. That is what Royalq is all about. Royalq trading is all about. But it's just like in every business, advertising is the key, because money we are looking for does not grow on the tree again. It's in the pockets of people. That is why even Dangote needs people for his business to be growing. He's the richest man, but he needs people. He needs the poorest of the poor in the streets. That is why he produces salt that they sell at 100 naira. So Dangote is even making profits from the lowest of the poor in the society. That is why he's the richest man in Africa. He does advertisement. So the advertisement in Royalq is optional. But any business person that is serious with his business, with his investment, we always take that option of doing it because the business is safe. Because, like our host will say, if you don't introduce your friend to a good business, they will do a bad business. So you don't have anything to lose if you introduce Royalq to your friends. Their capital stays with them in their exchange. There is no real loss. We only experience waiting time, which translates to floating loss. Is the period when you buy that your gold chain, as you are wearing it, the value of it in the market has gone down. But you are still wearing it. With time, the value of that your gold will come up. That is why we are trading on spot. So if you decide to introduce your friends because the business is safe to Royalq, you become a shareholder in Royalq, and Royalq rewards you with some USDT. And if you are able to put them through to be trading, Royalq starts giving you daily commissions from their trades. So that is it. Thank you. We'll take question now. We are running out of time. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Do we have questions? If we have questions, please just use the reaction button and I'll ask you to unmute yourself so you can ask the question. You can also use the chat box. Do we have any questions? We can take questions now. Please use the reaction button to raise your hand or you can ask a question on the chat. Also, like the judge said, I'd like to add. Okay, we do have question. Let me unmute you so you can ask a question. Okay, Lawansin or Lamide, please you can unmute yourself and ask your question.
Okay. Good evening, everybody. So I followed through and I understand properly what has been said. So my question is just that he mentioned two things that I really want clarity about. He said that the robot is just like a plane that you direct, that you instruct, and we also understand that robots or plane has a manual that you can use in order for you to understand the way it functions properly. But in this case now, um, does that mean that there is a particular seminar that explain in detail how the robot functions for someone who doesn't understand it properly so that the person can make use of it? That's first question. And second question is that the $120 that we use in purchasing the robot, does it also covers registration fee and other amenities for you to join the company? So that is my question.
Okay. Lawansi, your first question. We have, I think, our Zoom, we have a YouTube channel. We have a YouTube channel and covered, it has covered all parts of Royalq. And it's not even a manual you read, it's a live video. Some of the videos are practical videos. There's nobody that have taken their time to go through the videos and come back with negative comments. We have testimonies of people going that have missed the Zooms, maybe new persons, but going to the YouTube channel to watch all those videos, they come out with good testimonies. So, like you said, the manual you need to. We have our YouTube channel. If you go there, you see all aspects of Royalq topics we have covered, video explanation. Some are practical explanation. So if you go through it, you should be able to know more, know everything about Royalq. Okay, so yeah, then your second question, the $120 covers your shop rent. You know, if you rent your shop, it's for your shop rent for 1 year. Now you have to keep some fraction like $20 or 15 or 10 or 50 or 100, depending on your capital. You have to keep some fraction for fare fees. That money will be there. Your $20 will be there. Your 15, your gas fees will be there until when the robot starts making profits for you, it will not be deducting from the gas fees. Now your capital will be in your exchange. Just like if you rent the shop, you keep money that you used to go and buy the goods you want to sell. So that is just it. I don't know if I've answered your question.
All right. Also, I'd like to add that registration is free, meaning when you want to register using your email is free. It is when you want to actually activate your robots that you pay the 120. And yes, it covers some certain things because we do have a group. After you activate, we'll add you to the group where you start getting knowledge on how to properly activate the robot. And also, the group we do send signals. So yeah.
Okay, I believe I understand those points properly. But you said something. You said that they want $20 for the bot. Then I still have to put $20 or thereabout, depending, in the account. I want to understand, is it part of the $120 or am I calculating a total sum of $150? I want to understand that part properly.
We can't hear you, little George. I don't know if you can hear. I see you are talking, but we can't hear you.
Hello, can you hear me now? Hello, can you hear me now?
Yes, please go ahead.
The $120 is money you pay for your shop rent. In your shop, after you pay your shop rent, you still keep money, some little money you use to recharge your lights, money you use to buy water in your shop. These are money you use to facilitate the day-to-day activities of business in your shop. In Royalq, we call it the gas fees. Money will keep in your Royalq account that the robots will use to facilitate. Once there is a trade, the robot makes trade, some percentage is being deducted from that your gas fees. So it's a fraction you keep. So if you want to start, you either start with, you send at least 120 plus your gas fees to your robot account. If you want to activate your robot, you send 120 plus your gas fees. Your gas fees can be 20, 15, it can be 10. You send it to your gas fee. But that your gas fees is like fuel you put in your car. It must not go down. In Royalq, that your gas fees must not go down below $2. If it goes down below $2, the robot will pause. It's just like if your fuel finish in your car will stop. If the gas fees finish in your robot or go below $2, your robot will stop working for you. So I don't know if we have answered your question. Okay, so we have some question on the chat. Okay, okay. Bashir Suleiman, when was the actual year of establishment of Royalq? When did it started officially, please? Elisha, I don't know if you want to answer or I
Yeah, I would like
should.
to. Um, so Royalq started actually in 2017, right? You know, when you want to start up something, um, you test run it for a while, but it started in 2017 and it was introduced to the whole world, whereby the app came out officially and everything came out officially for the whole world in 2021. 2021, that was when it was official. But actually started in 2017 in most of all these Asian countries, Singapore, China, and the rest. But officially, where the app got into Play Store and App Store, and it was accessed um, by everyone in the world, is 2021. So yeah.
Okay, so we have another question. The same person is asking, also, I'm currently thinking of quitting my job in order to fully trade in Royalq. What will you advise? Sherry, are you taking it or I should?
Uh, I will take it, but if you have something else to add, you can add. But my advice is that why not continue your job for a while and you can still be funding your Royal Q, or you can use your job to Like Leader George said today, Royalq is like an investment. You should take it like an investment. So when you are actually investing, how do you get money to pay your bills? How do you get money to feed and stuff? Are you buoyant enough for Royalq to actually take care of you right now? Of course, it will in the long run. You know, you still need more funds to build your portfolio. A lot of people are looking at building their portfolio to $50,000, $100,000. How do you want to actually get more money to buy the dip? I don't know if Leader George have something else. But yes, we have had people that quit their job, but of course they have a royal queue, like they have built their royal queue enough to be able to sustain them. I don't know if you know what I mean. And most of them, they do have team, so they do get passive income, and that makes sense. Do you have a team? Have you built your team? Or are you just going by, how much capital are you really trading with? Can it actually sustain you? If you actually just started, I don't think is advisable. Have you done for a period of time that Royalq already can sustain you? So yeah, those are the questions you need to ask yourself.
Okay, I will say, like me, if I decide to quit my job today, my Royalq account is already paying me more than what my job is paying me daily because I have a team. Royalq is like an investment. If you are into the trading part, like I said, some days it might not give you profits, some months it might not give you profits. But if me, I'm trading coin A and my Royalq is not giving me profits for 1 month, my team members might be trading coin Z, coin B, they might be trading different coins. And those coins might be giving them profit. And Royalq might be giving me commission. So whether I go to work or not, whether I get salary or not, I still get what is more than my daily salary from my team member. Now, I got to this is my almost 4 years, okay, 3 years. July will make it the fourth year of building the business. So I will not say in 2021 when I started, I just want to quit my job. No, I started that. I said when I started today's Zoom, I said, use your 8 to 5 for bills and also fund your investments. Then use your 6 or 7 to midnight for wealth creation. You understand? So it's not wise that you are just starting and your capital, if you are trading with like, if you are trading with like 20,000, 40,000, $50,000, even in the worst dip of crypto, Royalq will still give you 20, $30 that you can easily use to sustain your daily needs. If market is bad, your trading capital is high. Even if you don't want to do team building, but your capital is high, 20, 30, 40, 50. Even when crypto is down, your subscribe can still give you up to 20, 30, 40, 50. And with that, whether you go to work or not, you know that you can get what your work would have paid you for that day. You get it. But if you have checked your Royalq, you are still building your Royalq. It's not advisable to quit. Thank you. So take, okay, Suleiman is like, you're the only one answering question. Okay. I have not made any withdrawal since I started, of which I have currently gotten over $400, I think $400 profit within 2 months. When I want to withdraw, I will just do directly from my exchanger, right? This is just more like a like to refresh my memory, please. Okay, like I said in today's Zoom, if you have your robot have made profits for you, and you go to your and you set you set your margin calls well. Your margin calls is tallying with your trading capital. Some persons might be saying, I've made $200 profit, but I'm not seeing the $200 in my USDT, in my exchange. It might be that you did not set your margin calls well. Your trade capital is 100, but your margin calls, if they check it well, it's for 200. So you see, even if you have made profit of $50, your robot has automatically used that profit in your trade. So, Bashir, if your 400 is in your Royalq, is in your, if you can see the 400 in your USDT in your exchange, you can easily sell it. So there's nothing like withdrawal as a trader in Royalq. Those that are trading alone, we don't withdraw because our money, the profit is not in Royalq for you to withdraw. Your money is with you in your exchange, so you don't withdraw. If you need money, you sell. You want to sell, you get a merchant that wants to buy. You people do exchanging using admin, and you sell. So nothing like withdrawal. Thank you. We don't have any other question. Is it only Bashir Suleiman that is on this Zoom?
Please, you
Or
can
did
use
I
the
share?
reaction. I can unmute you, but since we do not have any other question, I'd like to round up the Zoom. Um, if you are new here, you're coming for the first time, you do not have an activated robot, please get back to the person that invited you to this meeting. Please do not download the Royalq app directly from App Store or Play Store, as we do have fakes on there. The person that invited you is going to send you a link. Use it to register. After you register, they'll direct you on how to actually activate your robot with $120. The first time setup is $140, and then you leave your capital inside your exchange. After that, they will also direct you and guide you on how to bind your Royalq and your Binance account, and then add you to our WhatsApp group where you can start getting information on how to actually instruct your robot, and also to basically learn about cryptocurrency in general, and also learn how to instruct your robot to trade. So our Zoom days and time is Mondays and Thursday, 8:30 p.m. Nigerian time. We're always here Mondays and Thursdays, 8:30 p.m. Nigerian time. Uh, please endeavor to try as much as possible. Man, please always be punctual. Come early, please. And if for any reason you miss our Zoom meeting, we do record it and post it on our YouTube channel. It's pinned on our WhatsApp group. So if you do not have an activated robot, we hope to see you get activated. This is a business that is long term. I tell this forever. If you are coming to do it and you think, oh, you just want to come, pack money and leave, you will not get the bigger. Cryptocurrency is forever. Why I say it gets better is where Bitcoin is when it started, it's not where it is right now. So it gets better. So imagine, have right now Bitcoin is $70,000. And right now, even at $70,000, it's still projected to get higher. Of course, when you are doing a business, you take profits, but that's what I'm saying. You just take small profit and you continue. That's why I said cryptocurrency is forever. So if we are projecting that Bitcoin is still going to get to over $100,000, why would you want to sell? For example, if you have Bitcoin right now, why would you want to sell all your Bitcoin right now, knowing that it gets better? And there's a quote by a guy that says, if you are doing cryptocurrency, or if you are holding Bitcoin, or if you are doing Bitcoin, as long as you are doing it for a 4 years period, you cannot lose money. And if you think about it, for every 4 years it gets better. Every 4 years. The last bull run was in 2021, and Bitcoin recorded $69,000. The previous one before that time, I think Bitcoin was around 15,000, $20,000. The previous one was lesser. So that's why I say cryptocurrency is forever, because it gets better. Forget about the short term. If when I started, I was looking at this short term goal, I won't be here. Don't let the market shake you. Trust me, that's what the market is meant to do, is to shake people that are afraid, to shake people that have a Ponzi mindset, shake them out of the market, so that they can sell at a loss. It gets better. That's what I'm going to tell you for a fact. The currency gets better. Don't let the market shake you. You are trading a coin and the coin is going down, and your capital has reduced. Forget that thing. It's going to get better. I've been in a coin before that is in minus 80%, minus 90%. That George can, the last bear market, it happened, and we are seeing plenty of our trades go minus. So when I see most people complain about 15%, minus 20%, I'll be like, I don't understand. When me, I have multiple trades, over 18 trades, doing minus 80%. That time we do not have the knowledge, so we're just trading anyhow. We're not trading with margin call. You are seeing minus 80%, minus 90%. Your crypto portfolio that was maybe $5,000 have turned to $1,000. But I can tell you for a fact that all those my trades, I came out, all of them, all my 18 trades, I came out in all of them in profits. I came out of all of them in profit. So don't let the market shake you. It will do what, see, cryptocurrency is going to do what it's going to do. There's nothing you can do about that. It's going to go down, it's going to go up. That's the lifestyle. That's why we are able to make money from it, because it goes up and goes down. So yes, if it's down, let it do its thing. It's going to get back up. So thank you so much, everybody, for coming out today to attend our Zoom meeting, and we hope to see you on Monday. Enjoy your weekend. Good night, everybody. Have a blessed day. Bye.